Hello, Merlins and Sirlins. I'm the F-Bomb here on NicBroInc, and welcome to another unboxing. I have yet another toy from, believe it or not, Hong Kong, China. And if this packaging looks familiar to you, that's because the last thing I got from China had this packaging around it. So I'm very intrigued at the fact that all China's packaging comes in something like this. I know what's in here. If you read the title, you know what's in here. And you actually know what's in here before I open it, because I have two things coming, so I really don't know which one this is. I think it's the breast cancer awareness one, but I'm not 100% sure. What the fuck is this box? And I'm still sick. This is still... Oh, what the fuck is this? It's got writing all over it and shit. That's fantastic. And it's got postal tape all over it. Which reminds me of all the fun that my second girlfriend had packaging up gifts for me and covering it in just postal tape. It would take me a goddamn, she got me a ring once in a box that was like this big, like a ring box. And it took me like 15 minutes to open the thing because she just stuffed it all. Nope, this is not breast cancer one. You read the title. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Before I look at it. Shit, that's too small. Damn. Okay, so that's disappointing. I was hoping this was the same size. This is not the mobile suit in action figure I thought I would get. Oh, it's 1 to 200 scale. The fucking guy lied. Oh, you're going to get a bad review on eBay, you son of a bitch. What was promised to me... Hold on. What was promised to me as 1 by 144 scale... which is the last thing I opened. Okay. 144. 1 to 200. 1 to 144. Do you see the problem here? There's a big problem here. Anyway. I'm going to keep it. That just means that I'm going to have to get another fucking... I'm going to have to get another GM. So this is, if you haven't seen, again, I'm going to talk about it. This is one of my favorite, funniest GMs from Mobile Suit Gundam 08th MS team. In the show, you saw this guy as like the 07th team or whatever. And they just get blown the fuck up because they're not listening to their commander. And it's really funny. This is made by HCM Pro. If you could see that. All their things are at 1 to 200 scale. So you can imagine why I was really happy when I saw it said 1 to 144. This guy is going to get a great review. I'm still going to keep it. Because the figure is pretty good. Apparently it has missile pods that come out. The figure's very nice and posable. Look at the double knee action. Again, that's why I was happy at seeing 144 scale when it's not. And you can see it comes with some pristine parts. But now sadly it got ripped off, so now I gotta open this fucking thing. I don't remember how much it cost. It wasn't that much. But I don't know if I want another one of these now. But now I'm bummed. Alright, there, clunk. Let's see all the stuff this comes with. I haven't gotten an HCM Pro one. Apparently, this is one of the last HCM Pro figures that they made, which was why I was happy looking at it. Like, oh, this looks pretty good. But even my brother said, oh, those don't look pretty good. Maybe that's because they made the 07th team last. So actually, this has a lot of model pieces. Let's pull them out one at a time. This is upsetting, I guess. I mean, I'm bummed. This is not what I thought I was getting. So, we have... What the fuck is this? Gotta build this? I guess I'll like it more then, but damn. They freaking lied to me, man. Okay, so we have one part, which is... part of the machine... 2 parts to the machine gun. I don't have a problem here with that. I have an idea. 2 parts to the machine gun. Nothing else in there, right? Oh, what else we got? Can't believe false advertising. If there isn't false advertising, whatever. But if there was, which I'm about to find out. You got 2 hands. I'll find out once we get off this vid. Once I've finished opening this thing. We got 2 more hands. And these are shooting hands. The other ones were just... Oh, the other ones actually are gripping hands, if you can see that. So then we also have more parts here. We have 2 beam sabers, which are pretty obvious, but I'll show you them as I open it up. My brother's gonna laugh at this shit. So we have the 2 beam sabers. So pretty good. That's the bummer thing about models. I'm going to have to take a knife and grind bits and pieces off of these. And this next piece has a ton of shit on it. I'm assuming, looking at all of this, that this is the entire missile pod launcher. Which would make sense why parts can fly out of it. And then we have the actual figure itself. This kind of stuff. Alright, we already have a hand that jettisoned out of this horrible packaging job. Alright, so we have a rocket, which I believe also houses like the part that comes out. Because it's only one side of our missile launcher. We have a hand that points. I'm going to try not to lose all these things. We have a hand that points. We got this. We have the shield. The shield. Lay shield. Lay focus, please. Manipulate the camera, but it's not going to focus the shield. Close enough. Thanks for focusing on my hand. What are these? 2 beam sabers and a miscellaneous ammo pouch. That's what that is. That's the ammo pouch. And then we have the actual GM head himself. Which, I'm going to be honest. If it wasn't for the size, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, this is harder plastic than the Mobile Suits in Action figure. But, I mean, this thing moves great. The knees, at least. And that's what I really wanted. So we got him. I'm going to be changing the hands out. And the pouches, the ammo pouches probably come out. This is what the back looks like if you're curious. So that's the whole guy. Pretty cool. I always like the color. So now we got these instructions to go through. And I don't know if I should actually videotape the whole thing because I don't think I can fast forward. I very well might be able to. So we have for front page instructions on how to put all this shit together. I'm not recording all this, I just decided right now. And then the last little bit of how to put everything together. Alright. Excuse me. I got a stomachache. So something I found that was cool, which is actually accurate to the show. The spare sabers go in here somehow. Or they just fucking pop off or something. I don't know. Yeah, so that pops off. I don't know if the spare saber stays in there or whatever, but that's pretty cool. My stomach really hurts. No, I think they do stay in here. Alright, we'll be back after I put the whole damn thing together. Or, you know what? We'll start off with some of the small things before I actually go ahead and leave. We'll put him one of these beam sabers into his leg. Hopefully I don't lose the damn thing. Sorry if I'm hard to hear. Oh, my stomach's really bothering me though. I'm running off what's in my stomach right now is 2 Fiber One bars, some Tylenol, and some Dayquil. Oh, and some peanut butter crackers. So that's everything that's in my tummy. That almost went flying off. So that's what that looks like. And then what you do is you take this tiny, like, I can't fucking see you, beam saber and you put it in here. Get in the hole. Like that. That's it. So I'm not going to put the next one in there because you've seen one. That's all that matters. There's something with the backpack. I assume it's to adjust something. But you got to take the whole backpack off. And then you could do stuff with it. I don't know what. But I just took the whole backpack off. They both work off of one joint. It just says that the backpack could come off. I don't know if some... Oh, there's a... That's fine. You could put the big backpack on him. So you would have to take this off first. But that didn't come with this. Or... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't come with this. Because it's not on the back of the box here. Yeah, it's not. So that's okay. Alright, let's get to some building then. We're going to make the gun. We're going to do the gun first. Fucking... So the gun. Damn. It's going to be annoying. I only have one knife floating around somewhere, I think. Excuse me while I find this. Where's my knife? I think I lost my Zippo knife. Which is okay. That just means like some of the parts won't be perfect. I can always use a... I don't want to use a scissor. Alright. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to find the knife. I was working on this one first. Son of a bitch. I'm going to cut myself doing this. Okay, that's one. Awesome. Now I really can just force this out. Like that. Alright. And it could look a little better, but whatever. Doesn't matter if it was the actual size like I thought it would be. And now the rifle is a machine gun. I don't know what would be easier to take off. Holy shit, where'd that go? Wow. I can't believe that just fucking happened. I hope that was on camera. We'll be back on this, which I found. Jettisoned from here to there. Pretty decent launch time, if I say so myself. But coolly enough, it came apart pretty damn good. So now this goes together here. And that's it. So the ammo, I think, is actually this extra ammo. And I put my scissor away, I think. No, I moved it because I was looking for where the gun ejaculated to. Alright, we'll put the other saber in his leg later. This is going to be a long video if you're already in watching past, what is this, fucking 12 minutes now. I'm trying to remember. Yep, there we go. The gun is complete. So now that we built the gun, we could start doing his hand. And the pointing hands, these ones, are for the rocket launcher. Now I am going to make him a rocket lefty. And I can't figure out exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with his hand. Because there's a few instructions like this here. See this? What is that? That could just be this piece of plastic here. But I don't know. So I pulled the hand out. And now we got the kind of pain in the ass thing to deal with this. Yeah, great. It's OP6, and I need 9, 8, and 1, and 1's right here. Hopefully none of this is 1. What, 9 and 8? What the hell's 9 and 8? Or 8 and 9, where are those? And 8 and 9 are here. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of 1 first. This. Listen, I've never made a modeling video before. I didn't think this was going to be a modeling video. I thought this was going to be an action figure unboxing, so I'm sorry. You know what, that's good enough. I'm just going to pull it off. Yeah, I don't care if it doesn't look perfect. So we got part 1. Now we're going to get part 8 and 9. Important 8 and 9 work out a little because I have this thing in the middle holding them together. That's awesome. Now we're just going to push and pull. That's cool. We're going to do the same thing for 8 or 9. This one's 9. That's awesome. And now, there's a little extra piece. This is a little extra piece. Baboom. Babushka. You're done. And now the way it goes together is, it stays here. Fuck, I didn't pay attention which piece is what. I guess it doesn't really matter which piece is what. And then that goes here or there. Goes up-ish. Fuck. It's gotta go here. It's gotta go in here like this, because there's no other way it would fit, I think. Son of a bitch. Like, where else would it go? Alright, maybe I could just put this together and see for a second. Alright, so I'm done. So this has got to go together like this. So 1 goes right here. I'm bad at doing models, sorry. I've never actually finished a model I started, so this will be pretty good for me. Now, was that in there correctly? This is where chopping off bits of the model that aren't correct are, because like this is a joint, so that little like nitpick white piece, that's got to come off. And hopefully I don't fucking cut myself. Alright, I hope that's good. So it's gonna go down here. Like that. You go in, much better. This goes on, I think. Babushka. Long video, sorry. And that's how the handle works for like a backpack or something. Now, I don't know if this piece is going to be a problem. You may take care of it later. This is done. So now we need 4, 5, and 7. So we need both 7s. So we need 1 7, 1 4, and a 5. It's nice that they gave us plenty of each part. Well, that one, that's, I'm just pulling them apart. If something's really bothering me, I'll just, fix it later. I haven't put together a Gundam model since I was like 5. Coincidence, that's the piece I'm about to pull off. So this is piece 5. Okay. And 5 needs a little nicking since it's going into some holes. So, this is 7. Bam. And 5 goes back here. Like that. Cool. And then we take 4 and put it on top. This way, I think. Yeah. And that is one of 3 of the missile launchers for this. And those are 2 missiles. And there are parts of this that I probably will nick off a little, like this piece here. That's a little bit of a problem for me. I'll just take a knife to it. Never cut toward yourself. So I'm actually not going to do that. I mean, close enough. It's not going to be perfect. This isn't a high-grade model. I thought it was a fucking action figure. So this is 1. And now we got to take 3 and 6. So we need to take 3 and 6 and put it on that same piece. So this is 3, and it's going on the front of this guy to make more of a missile pod. I'm going to go ahead and nick this off too. Be careful not to cut myself. And then we're taking 6. And we're putting it on front of that. So we're taking 6. We're putting it on here. And bam. Now, it's not going in as good because I need to take this off. That's a little hard because that's actually a really hard piece of tiny plastic. Fuck. Hold on. Okay, that's off. The one on the other side needs to go a bit. Alright. Now it could go in. It's not perfect, actually, but hopefully it won't fall out. Oh, which it just did. Alright, so I'm actually going to glue that in there a little. But I need to do this 3 more times. So before I actually go ahead and do that 3 more times, I need to take number 2 and put it on that first actual gun part that I made. So I'm taking number 2 and putting it on the first thing that I made. Like that. So now the 3 missile pods are going to go all around it. So once I make these other 3 missile pods to get them to actually work, we'll be back. What's interesting is I found out that this hand is for the rocket launcher. This hand is for the machine gun. Now there's a problem with this hand. Look at its wrist. Now look at this hand's wrist. You notice the ball joints on this one, but not the machine gun hand. And that's because I need to take the regular waving hand and take this ball joint out of this and put it on the machine gun hand. Interesting. Or maybe if I read the damn instructions, I would have seen that extra hand joints in here and here, where the machine gun hands were. I can read. Now, I guess for continuity purposes, they gave me the number 5 piece and the number 6 piece for the missile pod that came already built with the toy. And this missile pod is supposed to... So that jettisoned off into my bed somewhere. I found it. And these are the actual missiles that come out with the toy. Interesting, to say the least. I'm about to wrap this video up. I am not taking the swords out. I'm not going to use them. The shield, however, I feel like I should go over because it's got a nice little joint. Let's say you want it down more. You can flip that around to put it down. And in tail, that would make it higher on the guy's arm like I want it to be. Actually get the... See? So it's higher on his arm as opposed to the way it would have been where it would have been lower on his arm. But this looks better, in my opinion. Since I said I'm wrapping this video up, I'm going to take the rocket launcher, which is now fully completed. This is the part that fires. That's why I kind of left that little piece crappy, because who cares? I can fix it later. Looks pretty cool. And now that, it's an over-the-shoulder rocket, so it goes right in here. Bam. Showed you guys how it fires. Found out it did indeed say 1 in 200th scale. I'm just stupid. I'm going to clean my bed up, put this thing away, and I'll show you where it is. So that's my problem with 1 to 200th scale, because there's a big 60% difference in my 1 to 144. So, this is my video of the HCM Pros RGM-79 GN with the missile launcher set. If you enjoyed this really long video, let me know. Leave a like. And, hey, the next Gundam toy we get is an actual mobile suit in action figure. So, thank you for watching. Come back. Be a friend. We love friends. And real toys.